We have to set another meeting with the chief. Promise we'll be better.
Zeros.
You talk back less. Maybe not at all.
Yeah, or we go with my playbook and we just lay low.
I hope that people watch this film and it gives them a sense of hope. I think the characters are all struggling with like differences between them, but I love that it's a hopeful movie because this can be a very difficult world to navigate, but movies have been a big anchor for me as I kind of made my way through my life about like how to feel about different things and how to feel better about the world.
Yeah, I think when people are walking in to see the movie, I really want them just to relax and kind of go along for the ride with the story. And walking out, I hope they just come out knowing that they had a good time. They spent some time in a theater with a bunch of people they don't know, and they had this shared experience of having a good time, laughing, feeling sad, maybe crying a little bit. But hopefully they walk away saying, oh, that was a really good time.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that people are just incredibly entertained. This is a really, really fun movie. It's this unbelievable roller coaster ride that you get to go on with Judy and Nick, who are our favorite characters. And at its core, there's really also a story about their differences and them understanding those differences and starting to realize that their differences are wonderful for them. It makes them stronger. And I hope that people think about that in their own lives as they're looking at their own relationships.
I feel like number 2 really steps up the comedy, the self-awareness. We really own what number 1 was, but number 2 then becomes this standalone like beast, as it were. You don't have to have seen the first one, though of course it feeds into everything that you understand. But I feel like in expanding the world of number 2, we really like helped enrich everything. Like bigger doesn't mean more, I don't even know what the word would be, like diluted. Bigger actually means like more opportunity to create layers and story, and all of the cast members that we added, I feel truly bring a kind of magic. Like everyone was so well cast. Everyone is a puzzle piece to this much bigger puzzle that we got to build this time. And Gary DeSnake specifically, I mean, I think that Huy Quan, what he's done with this character, I want to say that he like wears his heart on his sleeve, except for we make all kinds of jokes about, basically it would be impossible for a snake to have a sleeve, or he's just one big sleeve. But I feel like there's something about he as a person, his openness, that really also we got to, add his heart to the ingredient, to the recipe that is, all of these actors being different ingredients in this big, amazing recipe.
Please. You don't have to hurt him.
Hurt him? Snakes never hurt anyone. We aren't the bad guys. Zootopia is set in a city of animals, but it's really a reflection of our human world, and it invites audiences to look beyond, the stereotypes, the labels, the preconceived, background, and instead see us for who we really are, and we're all different, and that's okay. But what's really important is asking us to embrace our differences, and I think a happy community is a community where everybody is included and celebrated and understood.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub. Hey.
Hey, bub. Hey.
Bub, 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 bub. Hey, bub.
I really love recording the scene where you first go to Marsh Market, where Nibbles is kind of telling Judy and Nick about the lay of the land and how things work, and I get to have this interaction with the walrus where we go, hey bub, hey bub, hey bub, 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 bub. And that was, we taped that early on, and so Jared and I were doing it back and forth to each other, and he goes, just start making noises, and like, so it was like, hey bub, hey, and it just ended up feeling very childlike, and it just sort of opened that door to getting to play and have fun with this role and not be so rigid.
Hey bub, hey bub, hey bub.
Hey, bub, bub.
Hey bub.
Cine Zeus.
Yup.
Well, I think Judy and Nick are an entertaining duo because, like any classic kind of two-hander, opposites attract. You know, one character is kind of oil, the other one's water. You know, fire, ice, yin yang. They come together and end up growing and learning a little bit from one another. You know, these evergreen dynamics. But ultimately, what's really satisfying about them is that they do grow from one another, and they see that the differences between them, the things that initially might annoy them about one another, they end up accepting the fact that, well, that probably annoys me because I've got that in me, and I should be a little empathetic towards that, or understanding of that, or fix that in me, and stop blaming them for doing something that I like. It's just great stuff to kind of learn and work on as we all try to get better with our people skills, you know.
I feel like there is no studio like the Disney studio in being able to tell a thoroughly entertaining story and not burdening itself with being a messaging vehicle, but just writing these stories that are about the human condition. They are timeless, they are universal, and I feel that everything, when you get down into the nitty-gritty of like, what are these movies about? I don't know, I feel like that question becomes such a personal one for each audience member, but on the surface, you're just gonna laugh and have a whole lot of fun.